on the win. And we will start with Max Torres from Ducks Digest.
Hey, Verone, just kind of wanted to ask you, obviously about your interception and just kind of in the broader scheme of the game with the way the momentum shifts kind of worked out. How did you guys, band together as a defense to get some big stops?
We knew what this game was going to be about, especially as a back seven. We said we're going to win this game from the very beginning of the week. So we knew right away that, they're going to catch some things. They're going to make a couple plays here and there. We just got to get them down, get off the field on third down, and just get some stops. So we were just prepared for it.
Eric Scopel, 247 Sports.
You guys had the answer a couple different times in terms of big plays. Obviously, they get the fumble, you guys holding there, and then Jamal knocking it out of the end zone when it looks like they'd scored. Can you speak to the resiliency you thought the defense showed tonight and kind of coming up big in those moments?
It just shows that nothing phases us. We always just play the next play. You can't dwell on the next play. You just got to keep going. And one thing we keep saying as a team is just keep going. No matter what, just keep going. And that's just what we do as a defense, and we're getting better. You can tell the chemistry, the way we play off each other, things are getting better, and you want to be getting better in November of college football. That's phenomenal. So that's what I would say about that.
Matt Preem, 247 Sports.
Kind of just touched on it a little bit there, but can you put into context, since you've been in some of these big games, just the difficulty of winning in November and getting the best shot from every team?
Definitely hard. Team we just played was a really good team. Do some things, especially, being in the secondary and playing Washington State, what it's going to be. They're going to pass the ball, and you got to be able to minimize those big plays and minimize them being able to get explosives. So winning in November is hard every time. Winning is hard in general. So being able to do it and continue to be resilient and continuing to get better and to keep working and for us to stay humble as a team is huge, and it's major for us.
James Crapia, the Oregonian.
Verone, what adjustments did you guys make to be able to hold them to 81 passing yards in the second half, and after the very early throw to Jackson for 70 to hold him to 3 for 17 the rest of the game?
How do I say this? Adjustments. We switched up the calls a little bit. We switched up the looks. We definitely started to play around a little bit back there. For me, it was like playing chess. Delorier kind of got us with his eyes earlier in the game on that long throw. And after that, I was able to adjust to it and kind of, because he hadn't done that on film really. He did a good job of looking at me here and then going back to it late. So I switched up how I wanted to play him, and that's kind of how we limited it. And then just a secondary, playing on levels, understanding our leverage, understanding where they want to get and what concepts they're running, and being able to just play together from the boundary safety to the free safety to the nickel, us playing within each other and being able to take certain things away was huge.
Israel LaRue, Duck TV Sports.
How excited was the back seven playing, knowing that you guys were playing against Jaden and this pass heavy offense, and how do you guys think that you executed as a back seven today?
We were super up for the challenge, and we were excited. It's always, as a secondary, you always want to play the teams that throw the ball a lot and that challenge you. So we were super excited about it, and we just executed. We knew what it was going to be. Like I said, we knew we had to win this game for our team as a secondary. And just like last week, the front really did a good job of kind of winning that game and stopping the run. And we knew we were going to have to defend the pass. So that's kind of what went into it.
James.
Not exactly a perfectly comparable situation, Verone, but earlier in the season at Stanford, Coach DeRuiter didn't turn to dime on that final drive and it's a 1-score game. Here, it's a 2-score game mid-fourth, and he turns to dime, including on 3rd and 1. And the very next, they convert, but the next play, Brian's still on the field, and he comes away with the interception. Was there a tactical change or a difference, even you think, in the defense of just the way everybody's playing or how aggressive he can be to put you guys in that position?
Well, it's about situations. We're playing a team, they're down, they're going to throw the football, and they're playing with 4 wide, they're playing 10 personnel. So we went dime so we can have more cover guys on the field, and BA made a great play, kept his leverage, and just made a good play, and that's kind of what went into it. But it was a little different. Playing Stanford and playing Washington State are 2 different teams. So,
Verone, looks like that's all we have for you. Appreciate the time. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate it.